All right, next up, Tampa, Florida. Wow, it's pretty good stuff, man. We don't have any lines on this. Merles, have you seen lines on this shit? I checked a few sites, but
I found it on the Barstool Sports book today. We have Florida minus 162 and Tampa plus 133.
All right, man, this is a tough one. This is crazy. We didn't have a Battle of Florida for 27 years. This is the second run in a row. Tampa, of course, won last year 4-2. This series should have tons of fireworks, both in the scoring kind and the physical kind. These teams started hating each other pretty much the second game last year. We mentioned Verhaeghe and Giroux absolutely getting it done, 19 points in 6 games. Also got, Barkov, Huberdeau, Bennett, Reinhardt, Hornquist, Duclair. But then, of course, Tampa Bay can match him as well. Biz, who are you going with on this one, buddy?
That first round against the Leaf was too much of an emotional drain, too much of a physical drain, 2 cup runs. And doing that in today's modern NHL with the schedule and how fucking jam-packed games were, it's just been too much on Tampa. I think Florida's going to roll them. I say Florida in 5 games.
Wow, Florida in 5. What dog? What you got?
Yeah, I just mentioned I'm on Tampa. I'm not picking against them. I refuse to do it, mainly because of their goaltending. If points out, I said it before, they're kind of fucked. Kucherov also needs to step it up. If it's not an injury, he could show up and be a completely different player. Maybe the matchups in Toronto were bugging him, but I am not picking against Tampa Bay. When you have a goalie like that, there's times you seem unbeatable. There's times you mentally fuck with the team you're playing against because there's so many big, consistent, easy saves being made that all of a sudden on the bench, it's like we have to be perfect to beat this guy. Then mistakes can happen at the other end. I don't trust Bobrovsky at all. I'm on Tampa Bay in 7 games. I think that Florida's good enough to run this series out longer than it did last year, but I'm picking Tampa.
All right, Merles, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a Tampa guy for years. I think I picked them at the ball hockey tournament on the preview show of the whole season, but that point injury looked to me like a hip flexor. I've had those in my history, and that you don't ever recover from them till the end of the season. The way he plays, it's a quick speed game, so it's going to hurt him. A guy like Pat Maroon could have that injury and be fine. He's just going to go stand in front of the net, but that's points game. Without him, they're done. I want to see Joe Thornton raise the cup this summer. Cats in 6.
All right. Merle's is Florida in 6. Mr. Grinnell, what do you got, my man?
I got Florida in 7, and I actually hate to admit this, but I originally had Tampa up until probably 25 minutes ago, and then listening to Biz talk about how banged up Tampa is, you completely changed my mind. So I got Florida in 7, and I credit Biz because they've been playing, like he said, they've been playing late into every season. It was such an emotional series with Toronto last series. So, yeah, I'm going Florida in 7.
You're a smart man, G. And they had the bubble cup. It's just too much hockey in too short a time, guys. Come on. Hey, round of applause for the back-to-back champs, but there's no way they're getting past the Cats.
It just keeps it. I'm getting more confident the more you talk.
I mean, Tampa, I think they get the edge in net, like I mentioned a little while ago, Vassie over Bob. As for coaching, and this is no disrespect for Andrew Burnett, but this guy just started coaching. I know he's done a great job so far, but he's going against John Cooper. I think there's a decided advantage there for Tampa. Tampa is banged up, but I don't know. I think coaching advantage in net. Defense is pretty good. I'm going Tampa in 7 myself.
I might have picked Tampa, but then Steven Stamkos embarrassed me on national television. So just like Binnington, I'm a little petty as well. I'm going on my fucking revenge tour. So fuck Tampa.
All righty then.